Hey there, all, it's Palmina here. So I'm bringing you a reading for Leo, the beautiful Leo, sign of Leo. We're doing love and romance, career and finance, and then I'll pull 2 oracle cards from 2 different decks to close at the end. So I'll just be pulling 3 cards for each of those, and I'm using my own tarot deck. Yes, my very own. These ones I use for my readings and so forth, and obviously readings on my pages. These are not for sale. I am in the process of creating my own deck, so you will all know about that soon enough, and they will be for sale. So let's do this. We're doing love and romance. And you don't have to be in a relationship. You don't have to be looking for one. You could be in a relationship. You might be looking for one. It's about general love and, you know, romance in all sorts of relationships, however it may relate to you. Okay, so let's do this. We're pulling 3 cards. And we're going to go with this one. I'm just pulling from the top 3. And what do we got here? Oh, we have the 4 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. This is awesome. Leo, the lion. Look at the energy we have here. So 4 of Wands, we start with the 4 of Wands. We do have the 3 of Swords in the center, and then we have the 4 of Swords. So it does feel like something has happened here. So of course it is just a generic, you know, collective reading. So it's not going to relate for all, but it does feel like there's some kind of shift that's happened here with regards to 4 of Wands. Generally represents your foundation. So, you know, maybe you've had to move, or maybe you've, you know, may have separated or divorced, or again, we're talking love and romance. So love just in general, and, you know, it can be romantic, it can be just general, you know, relationships as well. So it could be, you know, to do with work, or, you know, having to, you know, maybe you've been made redundant or something like that. And the 3 of Swords has a lot to do with some form of pain. Yes, the traditional deck does show that the 3 of Swords, or the Rider-Waite traditional deck does show that the 3 of Swords, you know, is through the heart, but that is talking about pain, right? So it's talking about thoughts, because we're talking swords. Swords are our thoughts and, you know, words, or maybe words that someone has said or something like that. So there's something about a foundation. So that foundation could be work related, it could be your home, it could be anything like that. Something has happened where either words have been said, or, you know, to you directly or possibly indirectly, but there's been some form of pain and you have felt it. So, and it relates to the home, or, you know, the foundations of around the home environment. So somewhere along the line, it could be family related, it could be, yeah, something like that. So it could be someone that you know, but somehow it does and has brought about, unfortunately, some pain there. So I'm so sorry about that. But you end on the 4 of Swords, which I absolutely love. So there's always a positive to everything, and I know that's hard to take sometimes, but it's what we have to go through. Yeah. But we end on the 4 of Swords, which says that you're in the healing stage. You're in the stage of rest and recuperation. You're in the stage of, you know, your guides, guardians, and angels looking over you and really healing you. And I get goosebumps down the back of my head and my spine and my back as I say that. They're really looking after you. There's like, I feel like there's a lot of like Reiki healing getting done, like energy being sent your way. So I don't know if there's people around you. Obviously it's collective. Let's remember that, people. So it's not going to be for everyone, but there could be people around you that, you know, maybe you're going to see someone for, you know, a massage or Reiki healing, or maybe it's friends and family that are giving you hugs and that, and just there, you know, when someone hugs you and that, and it, you know, and it comes from their heart, you know, they care for you, they want the best for you, and you can feel that healing. You can feel them, that beautiful warm hug that just makes you feel comforted, and it just makes you know that everything's going to be okay. And it is going to be okay, because you know you've gone from 3 to 4. So whatever's happened here, you're passing through. The worst is over. The worst is over, and you're coming into the 4 of Swords here, and you really need to take the time to rest and really recover. Allow yourself to go, you know what, I can breathe now. I don't have to deal with that anymore. I don't have to take that on anymore. I don't have to think about that anymore. I don't have to do anything with that anymore other than just rest, release, let it go to the universe, and know that everything is going to be okay. So that's for your love and romance, people. I'm now going to, for the beautiful Leos, I'm going to pull 3 cards for career and finance. Career and finance for the beautiful Leo. And we're pulling from the top. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we've ended on the 4 of Swords again. I do find that they're all related anyway. Love, romance, career, finance, not necessarily romantic stuff, but love in general, how we feel about ourselves and everything, really has a lot to do with how everything else in our world is reflected. But what I love about this, especially with the way it's come off of the love and romance reading, is you are ending in healing. And I love that you've got the same here with your career and finance. You start with the Page of Pentacles. So there's something here that feels fresh and new, and an opportunity of revitalizing yourself. You know, there's a seed that's been planted here that, you know, do you want to keep doing the same thing, or do you want to change and shift and do something maybe slightly different? Because there's this opportunity here, it looks like, that you've been looking at where it could be something different. And I feel like it might be like taking, you know, when you take 2 steps back and 1 step forward, but it ends up being, you know, that 1 step forward ends up taking you way further down the track than what you could have ever imagined. And that's what I feel like's happening here. It's like taking a step back and going, you know what? I don't want all that heaviness anymore. I don't want all of, you know, maybe all of the responsibility or all of the pressure, or, you know, all that stuff. Or I don't want to be away from home so much, or I don't want to have to travel so much, or I don't want to have to, you know, I want to be able to walk to work instead of taking the car. I want to be, you know, all that sort of stuff. So there's an opportunity here that is allowing you to take that step back and maybe take something that's just not as stressful and heavy. That's what I'm feeling here, because you've got the 7 of Swords in your center and then the 4 of Swords. So it's telling me that you're really wanting to get out of something. You're really looking at trying to strategize, because 7 of Swords, it can mean that, but, you know, it can mean, you know, being sneaky and manipulative and all that sort of stuff. And I kind of feel that, now I'm not one to tell anyone to do that, but I use those words because that's how we understand things, yeah? I don't mean them specifically. But what I'm saying is, you know, you may need to look at doing things that maybe you keep a little bit hush-hush to yourself and not share with everybody, because I feel like you're in that place where you need to step away from stuff that's happened. And in order to keep moving forward and to not go back to that place, because you have this opportunity to keep moving forward here, and it is something slightly different and not so heavy, to stay out of that heaviness, I think you kind of have to maneuver your way through where you've been and kind of change your tactics and change the way you've been doing things in the past. That's how I'm feeling the 7 of Swords is, that's the vibe I'm getting, because it's telling me that you're moving towards the 4 of Swords, which means rest, recuperation, which is what I was saying before. You've got the same ending here. It's all being directed for you towards, you need to slow down. You need to give your head space. You've got to get rid of some stuff. If that means taking on a job that's, 4 days a week instead of 5, or, if it's a pay cut or whatever, it's what's needed at the moment to make sure the universe is making sure you get this rest. They're pushing you to make sure that you make space in your mind, in your heart, in your body needs rest, and you're really being pushed towards it. I cannot stress that enough. So I love that for you. I really do, because you've got the opportunity here. There's something here that's going to allow you to do that. So I would really, truly, suggest really looking at that seriously and seeing what you can do that's going to help you get to that point of being able to really rest and recover. That Four of Swords is incredible. That's just healing in itself, and I absolutely love that for you. I love that, you're allowed to let it go and rest and just do things for you. It's time for you. Beautiful. So those that know me know that I absolutely love messages from your angels, so I will be pulling one oracle card from there. And I also love Ocean Stargates oracle cards from Michelle Kingston, not ones that I've used a lot recently. I did used to use them a lot back in the day, but I've started using them again and I absolutely love them. So let's do this. I'm pulling an oracle card from Messages from Your Angels. Now I'd love you to like, share and subscribe if you feel it resonates with you. I'm on YouTube and Facebook, and I use the same name, Palmina's Tarot World. So yeah, head on over there and you'll see my dailies and so forth and other things. So yeah, that'd be great if you would. Thanks. So let's see, messages from your angels for the beautiful Leo. I'm going to take this one. We've got Seraphina. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Beautiful. And you need the change. I told you need to take that step back. You need to release some things, because there's this opportunity, something new, something coming your way, and you need to have the space in order to allow that and be rested and ready to take that on. That's beautiful. Alrighty, so Ocean Stargates, what message do you have for the beautiful sign of Leo? Oh, we're taking this one. So this is new direction. I just said it. You have an aviation team with you. A new avenue is opening. Get ready to step onto it. You just got to see that card again. You can't make this stuff up, guys. Leo, go for it. Take that new direction. Mwah. I love you all. Take care, and until next time, bye for now.